The Conman Raila Odinga, you keep telling us that you are not in the government. But all indications and everything clearly says that you are in government. Kwani, for how long do you want to take us for a fool? For how long do you want to take Kenyans for a fool? Please, tuambie. Because this politics of conmanship, tumechoka nayo. That is the reality. Kenyans are tired. You guys, this guy keeps on saying he's not in the government. Kindly explain to me how he's not in the government. Anyway, before nichemke na hiyo mambo ingine yote and everything, if you are new to this platform and you're coming here for the first time, kindly take a second to subscribe and to hit the notification bell so that anytime I post a video, you will always be the first to watch. My name is the African Updater, and what we do here, I just share my opinion around political matters that happen in the country, and I also bring you up to speed on the issues that are trending in Kenya especially. So take a second, subscribe, na kama kawaida, I'll be back. Pa. Yes guys, so thank you for everyone who has subscribed, and for the return subscribers, I really appreciate you guys, man. You keep on watching my videos, you keep on sharing my videos, you keep on commenting and sharing your opinion, and I'm happy that you are also, even when you are commenting, you remain respectful, you remain objective, you don't use insults and everything. That is what we are creating in this platform. We want to create a safe space for everyone. There are people who love politics, but they are afraid to express themselves because anafeel akiongea atatukanwa, anafeel akiambiwa ataambiwa oh sijui wewe tutakuona. Tuache hiyo mambo yote. Let us create a safe space for everyone, so that we can have this space. Remember, you don't have to agree with me all the time, and you don't have to disagree with me all the time. So that is the point. Anyway, guys, as I was saying, Raila, man, why are you taking us for a fool? That is the reality. Why are you taking us for a fool? We have supported you. We have always believed in you. Why do you keep on saying that you are not in the government? Yet all indications says you are in the government. Anyway, guys, I want you to watch this video of Raila denying that he's in the government recently. Recently, I want to show you two videos. First, he's hanging out, he's meeting the ambassador of China, and he's meeting the finance minister at the same time. And then on this other side, he's coming out to tell Kenya that he's not in the government. So see these two videos, and then I'll come back, I'll do my analysis, and I'll also give you time to share your opinion and your views. So watch these two videos, na kama kawaida, I'll be back.
I have received today here Ambassador Guo Haiyan from the People's Republic of China. She's paid a courtesy call on me, just like other ambassadors have done. This is basically in my capacity the leader of the Orange Democratic Movement. And we have discussed issues of common interests. As you know that the People's Republic of China has been in this country for as long as Kenya has been independent. And they have financed a number of development projects in our country. There's a very good cordial relationship between Kenya and China within the fields of trade, fields of industrialization, the fields of cultural exchange, and so on.
Wakasema ati Ruto must go. Finance bill must go. Ruto akasema finance bill siweki sahihi, nimerudishia bunge. Akasema nimevunja serikali. Sasa kitu gani? Sasa tunataka kuunda serikali mpya. Akatuuliza sisi tumapatia yeye wataalamu ambao wanaweza kusaidia. Tukasema chukua hao wataalamu. Sio kuwapatia yeye. Tumazima, sio? Atujangia huko. Raila jangia huko. Mimi si waziri katika serikali ya Ruto.
Yes guys, so I believe you've watched those two videos. So explain to me that you are able to meet the China's ambassador, and you are saying that you met him on your capacity as the party leader of ODM. How is China, what is China relationship with ODM? Why would an ambassador of a country like China meet you in your capacity as the party leader of ODM? Help me that hata kama akili melala tu, hata kama mimi I'm not that exposed, niambie how this like the relationship between China and ODM. Just explain to me. Explain to me how this one will even make sense to anybody. Because what is ODM to China? Why are they meeting? And at the same time, in that same meeting, we have Mbadi, who is the CS for finance. Tell me, where is the connection? The China ambassador meeting you, and then with the Kenyan finance minister, and then you say that they just meet you in the capacity as your ODM. Come on, we are not that fools. There's some underlying issue. Can you just admit that you are in the government? Because why would the CS, a whole CS for finance, come to meet you in your office if it's not to brief you, if it's not to discuss things that, okay, muna discuss nini? And why is the China ambassador in that meeting? And then you come in another forum and you tell us that you are not in the government, that wewe uko kwa serikali, where you are not a minister. Come on, we are not fools. The days of kubeba wa Kenyans fools ziliisha. Let's just admit that fact. Hizo ziliisha. We can see through the lies, we can see through the conmanship, we can see through all these things. Hatuwezi bebo malenge hivyo, hata kama sisi ni wajinga aje, hatuwezi bebo malenge hivyo. The truth of the matter is that you are in the government because you have been given the CS position. Your party has taken control of key committees in parliament, surely. And then you keep telling us that you are not in the government. Because right now, even if budget is, who is writing the budget? Who is coming up with the budget? With the budget estimates and everything. Who is coming up with that? It is Mbadi. Mbadi who was the chairman of your party, ODM, and is still a member of ODM. Hata kama unasema resign, is still a member of ODM, is still loyal to you. It is like we have two centers of power. That is what we are trying to see here. It's like we have the president, and then we have Raila Odinga as another center of power. It's like this government now, we have two principles. We have Ruto being the first principle and Raila the second principle. So you can kindly use other excuses. Use other excuses, but not excuse that you are not in the government. That one everyone can clearly see. Everyone can clearly see that you are in the government. You are in the government even more than Kindiki, even more than Mudavadi. You are in this government more than any other person. Because we can see even the preferences that you are being given. Even that day when you are going to sign that thing, you could see it is only you and the president use that dais that is used by the president. Kindiki alitumia hii nyingine ya kawaida, hii ya raia wa kawaida. We could see. So there are some two principles here. I don't know if our president has delegated some of his roles to you. We don't know. Because we don't know the form, what exactly you people signed in that MOU. Because whatever is being shown to the public, we always know, as anyone who is a politician and anyone who knows politics, whatever is shown in the public it's not what, that is not even that is not the main thing. The main agreement is what you will never see. It's what will never come out in the public. So we know these games. We know these games. And that's why we see that Kenyans for the first time are seeing Raila for who he is. Because everything is trying to sell to Kenyans is not adding up. Everything, every tactics is using in the book. Kenyans washasoma script, washajua huyu mzee anatuchocha, huyu mzee anatudanganya. These things are not making sense. You can't say you are not in the government yet you are control even parliament. Wewe ndio umeshikilia the key committees. Unaelewa? Wewe, your party is the one controlling. Unaelewa? In the cabinet you are nini, the PS umepatiwa. Recently there was a reshuffle and nini in the PS nini umepatiwa majority. So tell us, surely, how are you not in the government? How are you not in the government? And people are trying to come to terms with these things, and they just don't make sense. They just don't make sense. Even Veronica Maina, who is, I think he was a member of, it was something in UDA. She came and said, like there's no two ways about it. Raila is in the government. You have your machinery in the government, you have your people in the government, you have people working in the government. We can see these people coming to brief you. We can see people, the same people who call them umepatia Ruto, we can see them hanging out with you. Unaelewa? Escorting you in places, giving you preferences. Every time you go, you feel like you are being treated as a co-president. And then you come back and now you want to deny at I'm not in the government. Surely, Kenyans, you can see through the lies, bana. We don't live in 1960s, sijui ama which year, whereby unatudanganya because our level of education is low. Right now, people are exposed. People can see. And that's why I'm saying that Raila can use other tactics in the book, but not the tactics that is not in the government. Unajua, this is how Raila always messes up his chances of winning any election. Because the moment you involve yourself with that particular government, if it fails, those failures zote unawekewa. In 2007, during that grand coalition, despite the fact that they achieved whatever they achieved, they brought the new constitution, Thika superhighway was created and everything. Just see, when these guys were campaigning in 2013 for 2013 election, Raila aliyeko kwa the same bracket ya nini, all the things that Kibaki government did not do. He was tied to it. He couldn't get himself out of those mess and everything, out of those problems. The same thing happened in 2017 when Raila joined with Uhuru, when he was campaigning for 2022. In UDA used it to attack him and to say that, oh, you are still in the government, you failed to do this, you failed to do this, you failed to do this. So it is so hard for you to get yourself out of such mess. And he's now doing the same with Ruto. It will be so hard for him to get ODM out of him mess yenye amejingiza na nini. Because the failures of Ruto, hata yeye zitampaka, haizi avoid. And this was the thing that we are avoiding. Raila doesn't, ni kama onangi some of these blunders yenye anabeg ndo zinamcost. You get? But anyway, for me, Raila cannot tell us any other thing that is not in the government. I think why Raila keeps on insisting he's not in the government is because Raila has realized that if he continues to embrace the government openly, he will lose his core support base. Because he has realized that his core support base are so angry and so agitated with that move that he made, to a point whereby Raila cannot, and even if he has another hidden agenda, he can't come out and tell his supporters that this is the plan I have for you people, mtulie. So he finds it so hard that he wants to still look relevant to Kenyans, but he still wants to make sure that the plan that he has still goes on uninterrupted. So he's a man who is caught in between a hard and a rock and a hard place, or whatever they call it. So deep down in his heart, he understands that he made a wrong move, but he understands that as much as this move was not right, but it will help me achieve my agenda at the end of the day. This agenda is something that we don't know. Maybe for me, I feel like I know it, but to most of his followers, they don't look beyond this handshake they did with Ruto. And now he's finding hard, he can't explain. So that's why he keeps on reminding his people that, hey, I'm still with you, I'm still in the opposition, I've not worked with the government, I'm not in the government. But all indications inaonyesha ako in the government. Because for him to achieve whatever he wants to achieve, which I know maybe one day I'll explain in another video, for him to achieve whatever he wants to achieve, he has to be part of that government. So guys, I don't know what you think about all this. I want you to share in the comment section. Please tell us, why do you think Raila keeps on insisting that he's not in the government? Yet all indications and everything is showing that he's part of this government. He's being embraced by everyone in this government. Please tell us in the comment section. And I will still insist and I will emphasize, kindly, these are just opinions. No one is right and no one is wrong. Just share your opinion in the comment section. But above all, try as much as possible to remain respectful. Do not insult anybody. Do not attack. Do not get personal with anybody. This is just politics, and in politics, no one is always right and no one is always wrong. This is just us trying to imagine and to think how these things are playing out. So share your opinion in the comment section, and I will still insist, remain respectful. Don't insult anybody. Remain respectful. We are creating a community of people who are sober minded, who can discuss politics without getting emotional and everything. And I will still insist, you can still join my membership. It is there. You can join with that button in my profile. Join so that we can build this community pole pole tukisonga. So thank you, until next time. Badai.